Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We're going to be running some bounties this episode. I've put the difficulty up to Torment 15 yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty good opportunity for us to see just how survivable we are. Most of the rank and file mobs we should be able to handle without this is going to be very interesting, without too much difficulty. We have got Ransler's Folly on, which is why stuff is getting pulled in by the energy twisters. Almost makes me want to put strong arm braces on someone. That was actually getting a little painful. So this is what I wanted to test. I wanted to see how dangerous this is for us. We really need our belt to be... Look at that! Energy Twister pulling stuff in is just awesome. Yeah, we need our resource cost reductions to be reduced. No, our resource cost reductions to be increased. Our resource cost usage to be reduced. But we're definitely doing a lot of damage, so having it at this difficulty level is not going to be a problem as long as we're smart. SMRT, smart. I don't know how many we're going to manage to kill, but... I am curious to see... $85. It's not the best, but our usage is a bit skew at the moment. Yeah, I would quite like to be getting arcane power on critical hits, but that's not going to be happening. So at least not without us swapping out our etched sigil, which we might do at some point. There's nothing wrong with us doing that, but we just need something that's going to be as good to replace it. Hi guys! Oh, look at that. In the middle, and then just pop, explode. Really quite a lot of damage that's going out. I think that swapping over our... And let's just head in here. Swapping over our diamonds in our equipment was a pretty smart move. Still got one more thing to take care of. Yeah, nothing interesting. Still waiting. So who's going to be the last guy? Any one of those. We're mostly doing bounties because we want to get more plans. Flawless Royal Gems is where the money's going to be in the future, so we need to make sure we can actually get them. Okay. Point goes into life per hit. Let's move on to Theoden Deathsinger.
Need more time.
Hello, Khazra. Any Khazra. Right, you guys.
Come here, you beasts. Let none touch.
I mean, we can grind them down with Disintegrate, actually, because the amount of damage we do with Disintegrate is pretty significant. In addition to the Ignite damage, I know that the Ignite damage is there doing its thing. That worked really well in terms of nuking them. Yeah, having all damage increased after a second of channeling means I'm wanting to be channeling for at least a second before I push my big nuke button. Whether that's the right way to do it or not, I don't know. But it feels right. Also, if I'm channeling and they're doing the nuking, then it definitely works. You're right, Amos, you just woken up. Yeah, I put some dry food down for you after the last episode, so you've got a little snack over there if you want to get it. You're just going to settle down? Okay. It's up to you, buddy. Up to you. Okay, bounty complete. Let's just clear this little area and then we'll head on to the next one. Okay, moving on to Cattle. Come on, Kormac. Stop him from getting to me. Well done, Kormac. Good interception there.
Need more time. Still waiting.
Yeah, so with 301 billion life, or 344 billion life, they've got quite the health bar. Looking at the amount of damage that I do when I do my nuke, and obviously it's dependent on the convention of elements. Like right there, it's just going to be huge because it was on fire. But I guess that does confirm that the ignite damage is fire damage. $371. I mean, we're only at Garrigan level 371, and I'm running at Torment 15, feeling pretty damn powerful. I like what we've got. Ooh, I hope that is the belt that I want. Alright, let's have a little look. It is not. It is gold wrap.
Not ready yet.
A serious threat. They attack caravans and are moving into areas where they haven't been seen before. We need you to take care of this problem. We'll pay 25 gold pieces for every Khazra head you...
Yeah, even the small hits I'm doing like 200 billion. The big hits I'm doing 591 billion, so they're pretty big. It does all become a bit of a blur though, in terms of the numbers. But even just going around doing bounties, we're getting quite a lot of levels, which does make me feel good, because I mean the fastest way of leveling is by doing thrifts. There's no doubt about that. But because we're so powerful, we can run these and still be making progress on our characters. Right, where am I actually going for this guy? Is he up here, mate? No, he must be down here. Maybe we just went round him. Because we've got to be in the southern highlands. We can't be going to the northern highlands because he's not up there. Ooh, hello Ring. Come here. I would have expected to have at least an indicator of where he is by now. Ah, right, yeah, he's one that doesn't exactly work like the others. You gotta free him first. There we go, bounty done. Let's move on and do the Queen again. Now the good news is we can just teleport through so much of this and we're just gonna really rack up the kills. Right, unless like we run into points when there's nothing to kill. That then kind of like puts a damper in the plan. That reminds me, when we want to do Avaricia, which I think is one of the challenges, we're going to need gold skin so we can properly get a load of gold on everything by just attacking mobs. But these are all challenges for later on.
Still waiting.
Hello, you. Ralphlin. Right, we've got our arcane power back. Queen's over that way, but it looks like we're going to go down and round to get to it. Oh, poor guy, he just got dragged over the edge there. There was nothing we could do. I mean, I could have burned him, but That'd be a waste of good mana. Pop, pop. So many mobs nearby. And they're all itty bitty spiders. "68 kills, not bad for a single run, especially just as we reached the Queen." Well, she's doing her thing, we'll do ours. Come on, get all the spiders over here where I can target them at the same time. Rasta's Folly's actually got a really large amount of utility for us. There we go. It's not bad for like 15, 16 minutes. Oh, and our bags are full as well. Well, that's perfect timing. So, we gained quite a few levels from that. That's good. These points will go in. I'm going to salvage up the spare stuff we've got. I don't think I care about any of that to be upgraded, so yeah. Salvage, salvage, salvage. Material. Give me something good. We've got some plans. None of them are designed Royal Emerald. None of them are Flawless Royal, so that's a bit of a shame. I guess we'll have to do more bounties then. %1,000% of Thorns damage. Good if we were doing a Thorns build, which we're not. Pauldrons of the Skeleton King. Do we want an extra life? Probably not. Gold Wrap's interesting. Ice Climbers are very interesting. So, over here. Ice Climbers coming. In fact, these are all coming because these are all new. Ooh, Restraint. A decent Restraint to go with Focus. So the two of them together are quite nice. I think I'd probably actually be better off with the Compass Rose and the Traveler's Pledge, but then I'd have to get rid of the Elemental Exposure. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just you know, working out what the potential options are. But that's pretty nice actually. Yeah, there's definite potential there. Okay, well, we still need more designs, so let's move on to Act 2. Just going to say there's nothing for us to kill in Act 2. Some adventurer has already been through here. We are just supposed to be ploughing on for the bounty, but I can't resist a good spot of killing. Wait, don't make me run away. Let's get him. Go on and grab that. That's what I wanted. So Grisian didn't actually have anything for us. So incredibly rude. Come on, down into the cave. Let's crack on with this bounty. Now we don't need all the plans, but I would quite like at least Flawless Royal Diamond and Flawless Royal Topaz. Those are the ones that will have the biggest impact for us. Eventually we might move back to diamonds. I still don't know. Two minds about it. So many Death's Breaths. When people said you will be swimming in Death's Breaths, I thought, oh yeah, there'll be a lot of them. There's so many. And we're not even grinding for Death's Breaths. We're not like actively just trying to get a bajillion of them. It's just happening. Hello. We've already got one of you. Alright, kill Pazal.
Still waiting.
And plenty of other things.
They could see me now.
Mysterious Jar. Hi! The Blade Spinner. Sounds more dramatic than it actually is. Although, you know, did injure us a little. Alright, Amos, you're on the move again. Okay, well, let's switch this across.
Not ready yet.
You know, if we're going to kill 150 mobs, we actually need 150 mobs in the area.
I'm so good, I astound myself.
Okay, well that's helped us out. That's moved us quite a bit further forwards. Almost halfway there. Almost living on a prayer. Yeah, I understand why people go for Explosive Blast rather than Wave of Force, and there's definitely something to be said for just like walking around, but I do like this. I really do like this.
Not ready yet. Arcane power.
It is a hell of a lot of fun. Right, 20 more to go. If we do get the Orb of Infinite Depths, then yeah, sure, we'll probably change over. But it's not going to be an urgent thing for us to do. There we go, bounty complete. Those guys gone. Let's move on to Prisoners of the Cult. Got some points to put in. Let's do that. Bang. We've just got to get them out of the cages. Okay, let's actually rescue them for a change. It's not our normal plan, I will say that for certain. So that was a little bit painful up close. Not too bad, but you know, when you've got the potential for triggering deaths, you do pay attention to your health bar. Don't run away from me, Gobbo. I mean, it's not like he's got anything that we're going to be able to pick up. Other than Death Breaths, of course. Because we've already got all the pets. But can't be letting them get away. It teaches the others that it's okay to come into the realm. And before you know it, you're overrun with Gobbos. I think what I want is I want 2 explosions. I want Disintegrate to go around me in an explosion. Actually, yeah, let's try changing it over. So, no, we. Let's just try and kill these guys. So, just die already. Are we done with combat? Right. This will hit more around us immediately. It won't be doing fire damage, but we don't need to be doing fire damage. We just need to be doing arcane, well, just disintegrating damage to set things on fire. So this might work better for hitting more things, maybe? I don't know, it feels wrong. It feels janky, but... it will probably be fine. Just because it's how it's all going to need to work. Look at them go. I mean, that in itself is brilliant to see. I don't think I've seen them do disintegrate in general, let alone after I mirror image them like that. Maybe it's just because I was doing it at the point when I summoned them. Either way, it's amusing. Let's go do one in a hand, and then we'll go on to Magda.
Not ready yet.
You're a fellow adventurer.
Oh yes, a fellow adventurer. Still definitely feels janky, but I'm happy to work with it. Now, the other thing that people have been telling me is that there's difference between the console versions and the PC version in terms of the different set effects and things like that, which is really quite interesting because something that I would have assumed would have a common code base. It's surprising to find out that it doesn't, or at least they don't get patched in the same way. And I do wonder why that is. Oh, don't get stuck in between them. Right. Let's grab this. And then we will move on to the final bounty, which is killing Magda.
Diablo was the youngest of the five evils, but I found him the most dangerous.
Diablo was a baby! A baby! Ah, look at this. Right, grab all of that. Sure, I can, and I will. The only reason I saved the other ones is because I was getting paid for it. No one is paying me to save you. And as we know, as an adventurer, it's always about the loot. It's not about the greater good, it's always about the loot.
Still waiting.
We're going to be able to do some more item upgrades with all these death breaths. So maybe we will get that that belt in the end. Right, let's head on in and take care of the witch. Bang! Oh my word. Just like everyone gangs up on her. I love my mirror images.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, we're full of some things, so let's grab those. And yeah, that's all I can fit in. We'll head back to town. We'll sort out all of our bits and bobs.
Yes?
Why do you keep glancing over at the table?
Oh, just...
So, Tyrael.
I am stronger still.
Flawless Royal Diamond. It is what we need. So, Kane's Destiny, Arcane Barb, Ogild's, whatever. This is going the other way. Okay, combine gems. Three royals will get us one flawless royal. So now we definitely can't go back. But we could put that in a helmet. We could do anything with it. Whole bunch of options. But the most important thing, we've ticked off part of the season journey. So hooray for that. We are going to get more gems, of course, as time goes on. So it's not a worry, and we're certainly not feeling fragile. So Aquila Cuirass, we're just going to salvage that up. We don't need to be wearing it. Illusory boots, those are pretty cool. We don't need them because we teleport everywhere, but still like them. Gloves of Worship. Now, if we were to make a sage's head for you, you could wear the Gloves of Worship and we could then get the shrine effects for 10 minutes. I quite like that as an idea. Sure, it's a terrible one, but there you go. So you get Gloves of Worship as well. Shrine effects last for 10 minutes. That's fine for us. I wonder if there's any trousers that emanate. Blackthorns we're just going to salvage. We'll just salvage these. We'll just salvage that. And Nutcracker, that's just going to go under the hammer as well. And actually, we could probably make you better gems. We're not really going to be looking to improve his health in the long term, but for the moment, it's fine for us to do that. Eventually, we'll get him the proper relic that will keep him alive. But for now, 22% extra life. It's a step forwards. I wonder if he can benefit from having his skill cooldown reduced. That would be kind of interesting. Right, okay, those are in place. So we wanted to talk to Kadala about braces and belts. Belts first, I think.
Do come back again.
That is too expensive.
Another Yang's envelopment, that's no use to us. Upgrade rare item, we could do a couple of these. It's a really nice Tower Rusher's brace, but nope. Sash of Knives, also interest. Well, we'll save it. And now we're out of Veiled Crystals. So we can change one type into another, but we're low on pretty much everything. So it's not going to be much use for us to do that. So we'll save Krelms. Everything else will get salvaged, I think. We will eventually find it, don't worry. It's just these things, they do take time. Yeah, so the intelligence is pretty good on that. Oh well, actually no, it's a low roll. It's a middle ground ancient Tower Rusher's brace. Yeah, let's salvage these up. And then we've got just a couple of minutes left, so we can probably do a Great Rift and carry on working on our gems. Let's put this up to 70, seeing as we're at Torment 15. Oh yeah, we are close range encounters. You. And your friend just round the corner. I see them. Nope. We'll call for a temporary reprieve on that. Boom. Come on. Everyone, there we go. Teamwork makes the dream work. There's also a shield piling down here, which would have helped if I'd seen it originally. I see another pylon. There's a lot of these guys around with their little missile dampening bubbles. It's a good job we don't use missiles. That's what I say. Still got over half of the shield pylon left. I see you up here. Still got some shield left. Come on, pick up all those orbs. Let's get some more buddies out. The screen goes crazy. Let's actually do this zoomed in. Kaboom! Okay, maybe not. Now the shield pylon has gone, and we need to, like, not die. It's no longer fun. Well, no, it's still fun, it's just no longer safe. Almost got stuck in there, that would have been horrible. %, nearly Rift Guardian time. There we go. The Primal Solo. Ooh. What did we get? What did we get? It's a shield. Oh! Well, that's going to be for Kormac. Kormac gets a perfect freeze of deflection. A perfect intelligence freeze of deflection. So, this is hilarious and such a massive troll, but at the same time I don't care. We're going to re-roll that intelligence into strength for him. It's still going to give him the plus to life, which sucks, but it is what it is. These are going to go into... let's try and even things out a bit, actually. There we go. That'll do quite nicely. Yeah, GR70. So, of course, our first Primal Ancient. And we are up to Garrigan level 398. That's pretty awesome. Ooh, Halo of Arlis, no, don't care. Teldrin's Hand, don't care. Butcher's Sickle, don't care. The Wand of Woe. The Wand of Woe becomes very interesting if we were to combine it with the Orb of Infinite Depth. I mean, that might be Death Wish goes in the cube. We end up using the Wand of Woe kind of level of interesting. We could also just extract it. That's very interesting. Halo of Arlis, that comes along. Rakos Glass of Life. Do we already have one? We don't. Broken Crown. I thought we had one of these. I mean, it would be great for farming gems. And a slightly worse Mantle of Channeling, but we can put it over here as something we can reroll. So that's totally cool. I wanted to have a very quick look and see if we do have gold skin. I don't think we do yet. No, we don't. All right, well, let's talk to Kudala about belts.
See you soon. What a
I can't
steal.
That's a big fat no. Then we will re-roll this intelligence into strength and sort out Kormac. It's a real shame because I'd love to re-roll the life, but we can't get intelligence and strength on the same item. So it's a real shame. Come on, stop. Stop with the intelligence. Oh, wait, we can only get intelligence. Oh, well, that was a silly thing for me to do then. All right, we'll have to get something that's better then. Except we can't really afford it. Let's salvage up everything else that we've got just to get us some resources. I mean, it's still better than nothing for him, but... So what we'd want is we'd want critical hit chance being increased or cooldown of skills just in case that can affect him. But for the moment, that'll do. There you go. We're not going to spend any more resources on him. Storm Shield, that can just get salvaged, actually. I could create a character, move this across onto that character, and create a strength-based character like a barbarian, and then re-roll that into strength on there. But that's just going to be more effort than I'm willing to put in right now to do that. At some point we will do that, but it's really not urgent for what it is. But he's still going to be serving a bigger purpose now, which is great. So, where are we? We are leveling our gems up to 35. We've got a decent kit that seems to be working. Close range, blapping, and then exploding. Yeah, we're still obviously looking for the blood bracers. We're still looking for the belt that's going to reduce the cost of Arcane Torrent Disintegrate and all other channeling skills. But generally, we're in a pretty good position, I'd say. We're going to keep running at GR70 and hopefully get more primal stuff and just keep rounding this out. But gems is the next thing for us. After that, Torment 12 Rift quickly, more gems, Season Conquests, more killing. So yeah, gems is going to be our next focus. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 3. See you soon.